And welcome back. A beautiful night, especially in Santa Barbara, where we say that quite a bit. Sunrise and sunset times at the bottom of your screen, and even though it's a little bit short on the days, as far as daytime, it's going to feel a lot like early fall out there as we hold on to this offshore flow right here. Wind advisory, it's kind of a low end of the event. We did have a wind warning the other day, so that means at least we're heading in the right direction. So dry, mild to even warm conditions across the board. Look at this, boy, a lot of 70s showing up in just about all of our areas, except for just a few areas along the central coast where we do typically don't get as much of that effect of that northeast Santa Ana wind. Currently seeing a lot of 50s and 60s out there. It looks like Ventura might still be getting a little bit of that northerly to northeasterly wind, and Oxnard, maybe the winds there have faded just a little bit. We can probably look at the humidity values. Even though the winds are still showing up right there, it looks like maybe we're getting just a little bit more of a northwesterly wind in Ventura versus Oxnard. And of course right here, this is the other indicator when we have a Santa Ana. Look how dry it is in some of our areas where those winds are having the effect, say San Luis, Gaviota, a little north wind, and then everybody else pretty saturated, as you typically get that as you're being so close to the ocean. Now, big pattern lock is basically what it is. So I'm showing you the whole United States, and we're under the dry side basically. If you go just a few, maybe about 1,000 miles to our east, everything crashes back down, and this is a total setup for all the winds that we've had this year, and minus that one little storm system that we benefited from just about 2 weeks ago. This has been our pattern. Everything running over the top of us. We see another storm system tomorrow. At least some of it will get into Northern California, not a whole lot, but at least it's something, because we know the whole state is definitely stressed for a lack of rain and snow. So as we bounce in and then bounce back, some high clouds, mid-level clouds will stream over the region, but all the energy continues to ride over my left shoulder there up into mostly Oregon and Washington, and it may even retreat a little further than that to the north up into British Columbia in the next few days, as we're just really continuing to see this major lock of high pressure stuck along the southwestern U.S. coast. Winds will be fairly mild for the most part the next couple of days. Wind advisory is low end for Ventura County, and you can see how it kind of puffs green right there, which gives you about a 20, maybe plus mile-an-hour wind. Gusts probably a little higher, and that's the Santa Ana favored direction right there. That's the 126 corridor, which can get real windy, as anybody knows who lives there. And temperatures, look at this. Wow. Almost nauseatingly perfect. I mean, really, literally 60s on the low end to low 70s on the high end. And if you like today, we're going to snap forward to Monday and do this routine over again, where it looks just beautiful again. Little offshore breezes, definitely bringing the Oxnard Plain probably a little higher than just about everybody else. Overnight temperatures, if the winds are minus the winds, you'll probably get a little on the cool side, but not too bad. If you're in that northeasterly wind, though, it's going to stay very warm. And there are your temperatures for Santa Barbara, the south coast. Beautiful part of the world. It's going to stay beautiful, and that's for all of our three counties. We're sometimes the envy during the winter, and guess what? We are definitely living up to that moniker this year, as rain just continues to want to stay away. Hopefully, big pattern change will come later in January. It's got to come sooner or later. Right now, it's definitely not going to be on the sooner side. So Santa Ana's will fade in Ventura County through Sunday toward the evening. And there's your surf. Boy, it's been a great year for surf so far. We've had a lot of energy out there, a lot of high surf advisories lingering, and this one's going to last through at least Monday or so. It looks like some of the computer does kind of hint toward maybe midweek. It will drop, but we also have high tide coming, pretty extreme, as we head toward tomorrow and Monday. We'll go into the mid 6 foot range, which means that if you're on a beach, there could be some minor tidal overflow that could cause the beaches to get a little swamped, so be careful. And there it is, staying dry, staying sunny, mild, and then look at that, some 80s pop up in Santa Barbara, as well as around Santa Ynez. It looks like we'll get close to that, high 70s, and still just absolutely beautiful. Of course, we are really banging the drums for some rain. Hopefully it will come soon. So we'll go ahead and look at Santa Maria, as well as we say goodbye and come back in just a minute for break as we fade out on Lompoc.